everyone, welcome back to another week of This Week in Hollywood by Hollywood One. There is so much to talk about. I haven't videoed in a while. This is the reason why hashtag Tayvin, hashtag Hiddleswift, drama to just like blow up. I know I shouldn't wait for things like that, but man, it has. And now there is just so much that we need to cover, and that is all we are going to be talking about today. Taylor Swift. What's new? So I thought let's start with like a little timeline. Let's start right at the top when the hashtag Tayvin split happened and hashtag Hiddleswift was born. Okay, so how did we get here? How did we get to a stage where there was no longer a Tayvin, which we thought was gonna last forever, and it crashed and burned, and we've already talked about this. So it was the 1st of June, the news had dropped that they had split. He was in a car accident the week before, and they were still together. She was by his side the entire time. He wasn't there with Swift at the BMI Pop Awards. He wasn't there at the pre-Met Gala award show that Taylor was co-hosting. So, what's going on? And he did not walk the red carpet, nor was he present at the Met Gala at all on May the 4th. And that is when Taylor met Tom. And then see on Charlie Kloss's Snapchat, they were dancing the night away to Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Up was in the air, but no one even thought anything of it because, you know, man, she was with Calvin. So we thought. And then it was June the 2nd when they announced their split, and then Calvin had tweeted out saying, you know, there was nothing but love there and respect, and she was amazing. She retweeted it, and it was the amicable like relationship breakup. They were doing a Chris and Gwyneth, it was conscious uncoupling, as they call it in the celebs world now. It's like a real thing. But then, dun dun dun, 2 weeks later, 15th of June it was, when we saw those pictures of Tom and Taylor at her Rhode Island home, on the beach, making out, taking selfies, hugging, kissing, you know, the whole jam was happening on the beach, and we had the pictures to prove it. And then the next day, Calvin sees them, and what happens? It was there. That's when it really started. Bam, bam, bam. This is when I call the hangover. He found out about this new romance, and no longer was it happy little chappy. It was, let's take away all the social media evidence that we were ever together. Of course, there are fans who screenshot everything, and so that evidence, thank God, will still be on our camera rolls in our hearts forever. But no longer will we see those romantic 1-year anniversary shots on the beach or anything. The locket, remember that locket he got her? So then we got the 21st of June, and that's when things went a bit more public. So where were they seen? This was, I call it stop one of the world tour. And no, it wasn't the 1989 World Tour, which, can I just say, can we relive that? Can we like bring it back into our lives? It was the Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston Love Tour. They were seen together in Nashville with Selena's concert. Of course, Selena's on her revival tour at the moment. And then that was when we realized, man, this is a world tour, because the next stop, where was that? England, where she went and met his mom. Yes. Under 2 weeks, she met his mom. Like, people don't do that for months, and they avoid that. But the mom seemed like they would been friends forever. And then they go to Rome, and they eat ice cream. And it's just romance, romance, romance. And then they come back home for a quick little pit stop. And why? Because Taylor has her annual 4th of July party. Yay! Happy birthday, America! Put on a show. All the girl pals were invited, as always. All of them. The whole squad was there, plus more. I think we got new additions to the squad. I think the 4th of July was like an initiation celebration party. It's like, hey, I've known you in the last year. Join my squad. We'll get all the girls together and be like, yep, approved. And she brought the boy as well, and he seemed to be approved by the girl pals. We saw on Cara Delevingne's Instagram. He was with the girls as they went down the big border slide. And unfortunately for Calvin, it was at this time, he was at the gym trying to, you know, shake things off, and the paps were like, yo, how do you feel about Taylor and blah blah, and he tried to avoid them and get away, and he had the back door open of his car, and he tried to reverse and smashed it into the brick wall. Poor guy. I do feel bad for him. Now this is where it gets a bit funny. So the 4th of July party, Tom was actually wearing an I Heart TS t-shirt while he was in the water. What does that mean? This is when speculation, where I came out of the blue, and I was totally in on it. I was like, oh my god, I think this is a music video. I think this is fake. I think this is a media like fake thing to like show the media, I don't know, that, you know, you think one thing and the truth is something else. I was like, oh my god, I was so convinced it was gonna be like a Beyonce Lemonade, but a Taylor Swift version. You know, we are expecting new music very shortly. I mean, October is when the new album should be released, and I'm hoping she makes new additions, and I'm hoping she actually releases it then. And if this was a secret music video or movie or telemovie or whatever the hell it may be, I was so praying for it and I was so convinced that was it. This was not love, this was just, oh my god, this was work. And then the other day, the world tour continued, and guess who landed in Australia? Taylor Swift on a Qantas flight, because why wouldn't you? They're in Queensland now, of course he's shooting more. In Movie World, so he's gonna be there for a few months. Taylor just like tagged along. I was like, oh my god, this is the best world tour ever. But then, dun dun dun, yesterday was when shit got really real. So you know the new Calvin and Rihanna song, This Is What You Came For? Now we remember this was released when Tayvin was still together. We saw at Coachella, when she went Bleachella, that she was actually wearing the song's, you know, the logo, that lightning and the tree or whatever on her back, on her jacket. It was a hint. Now this is apparently the thing that pushed them over the edge and made them split up. Now the song was released the same day Calvin went on the Ryan Seacrest show, asked, would you ever work with Taylor? And he was like, no. Taylor actually co-wrote and arranged some of the music on the song. She actually was on the song and under a pseudonym. And then he goes on to say, no, I'd never work with her. Mate, you just did. You already have worked with her. The story is now that actually they were going under the pseudonym, and then they were going to announce it together later on that she did work on the song. Yesterday, after weeks of speculation, Taylor's people finally said, yes, she was on the song. So the article was released with People, a magazine, and they, you know, announced that, you know, Taylor was on the song. Calvin, and he, you know, copies the link on his Twitter, and he goes, yeah, and she sung on it too. He's like, you know, amazing lyric writer and smashed it as usual. And I was like, yes! But 2 seconds later, I'm not even joking, I was legit on my phone when this tweet came in, and I was like, oh my god, this is great news. And then bam, another one came in, and I was like, oh crap, this is not good. Next minute, decided to expand his story a bit, which I did not enjoy, but it brought the drama. I wrote the music, produced the song, arranged it and cut the vocals through. And initially she wanted to keep it secret, hence the pseudonym. Then things started getting super real and scary real. Hurtful to me at this point that her and her team would go as far out of their way to try and make me look bad at this stage though. And he put up emoji. Oh, man, it cracked it here. And then he goes, I figure if you're happy in your new relationship, you should focus on that instead of trying to tear your ex-BF down for something to do. And then, oh my god, my gloves came off and I was like, ah! And he goes, I know you're off tour and you need someone new to try and bury like Katie, etc. But I'm not that guy. Sorry, I won't allow it. Hashtag speechless. And then he goes, please focus on the positive aspects of your life because you've earned a great one. God bless everyone. Have a beautiful day. Mate, you can't just sign off like that and tell me to have a beautiful day. You ruined my day. You can't just bring up Katie and all that. And then I have to say, Katie also responded to that tweet, but she just had a gif of Hillary Clinton that was like, and then Katie goes, time, the ultimate truth teller. Taylor is yet to respond. But that is the drama so far. Please be sure to check HollywoodRun.com. I'm sure things are going to keep escalating about the whole Hiddleswift, Tayvin debacle. Perry, you can chuck her in, Perry debacle. And then like, with This Is What You Came For, so she's written the things and now I'm trying to listen to it nonstop. Like lightning, she's all about the lightning. She always sings about lightning. But the ooh, 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 I reckon that's her part. That is so where she's singing. Like, remember in Shake It Off? Did you hear that? Ooh. Now you can't tell me this is not Taylor Swift. That is so Taylor. But anyway, till next week, I hope you have a good day, a whole lovely time, and I will see you soon. Bye.